abuche mariga asile bana bemoti enseria ya Emmanueli gochachi sechinde chingi ya chaigoro chomu ya Zayoni totine gocha Zayoni mochomu ya Onyasaye togende Zayoni mochomu ya Zayoni totine gocha Zayoni chomuya Onyasaye
Yevuna FM
102.0
Radio Tower.
Minero
Chiaragire chinsa ibere chiabona batuka mangana mayago chira senchira yobwenga yokuleta sore na nyagitali ya HK International.
Kwa manyirenga enyagitali ya HK International Medical Center noere asumu chubo sonko nainde numa yetenga nige korenga umubiri umugima nakurwo bugwenia bwa maruire buna arthritis asthma TRG stomach ulcers pressure infertility yechinchira chionsi low libido in men amaruire yabana amaiso goikamaino na yanda mange bono kwa manyire eye HK International Medical Center Busongo
igonge kare wa ikirega igo muchu Busongo gotwakire nambe yure 07 17 nande 17 63 83
HK International Medical Center, your health is your wealth. Aya namangana maya asenjera yowe
Chinsa ibere chia bono botuko mangana magia asenchira yobwenge Radio Vuna 102.0 FM retariane ana Barongo. Mraibense ya Kenya Daktari William Ruto nigakorera maunchorerio asegati yabariki bechi wizara kurengana nomurai bwense Julius Pitok oyukonyole omurike manene ase wizara echisemi nigobona nganyiwe na kwirwa ase wizara yobotali nechingiti chorosana engaki John Lekakenyi Oloitua oyukonyore omurike botambe ase wizara yobotali nechingiti chorosana bono anganyiwe gochia se wizara yechisemi amaunchureri ayo kurengana n'omurai bwense nigo agocha kemeremo limolioka na hegati yabamenye ko rwase kenyoro giechindwani hewodi ya Keumbu nyari bari chache county ya Kisii mbesokia na kweremere pare yemo hetari gweteke nsemeyo engaki bamusabiro mu MCA bwensemeyo Peter gekana na moindi kwesokia na kobaroserie pare yo nigo batebere na baise koroseriwe pare yo ne bakonye mono asobosombi bwabo bwakira lituko baeresere mechande menge babwateraneti ne yuba eteire wetera sogotarosiwa wepareyo Oyo kabiro mwa MCO Machoge basi Rosa Urondo bwesokire na gukwanirengana yebikole by'abana bagenderete kubora kurase chinka cyabo nabande kuibwa ase chinsemo au kagokwana na balike nsemo ya Nyansare bunge bu Machoge chache Rosa oyuboigo orokire ganga yokolige kerogo kyabangina ime county ya Kisii oboliri abayibali ko basomo stari bosyo asogokora chinkwana nabana babo elikurubo bosemi wechingincho au gochiasa bana abo chinga kichiga abande bayigulero kurwase chiskuru gwetere bikorwa byokoya wechiskuru na senchira ayo bwenge chinsa isato na senchira yoboekerano ya Radio Vuna 102.0 FM nchenkoro kwa Ana Barongo.
Oyo noro mwelio wamangana maya asenchira yobwenge.
Vuna FM.
Minero Ekebungo kilituko kurwa Radio Vuna
Yona 14 kebungo keke 25 omurembe na abatigeire omurembe one na abaire tinkoyoba bunense koyoba timo ichana asichinkoro cheino gose timo aba nubuoba Yona 14 kebungo keke 25 omurembe na abatigeire omurembe one na abaire tinkoyoba bunense koyoba timo ichana asichinkoro cheino gose timo aba nubuoba
Ekio na kebungo kilituko kurwa Radio Vuna
Wahitaji huduma bora za matibabu? The Nairobi Family and Maternity Hospital utapata huduma mbalimbali na kurekebishwa kama upasuaji wa vaginoplasty.
Vaginoplasty ni upasuaji unaofanywa ili kurekebisha fistula. Fistula ni ile shida ambayo mama anapata wakati anaenda kujifungua. Yawezekana wakati ulikuwa unajifungua uliweza kuraruka vibaya na hukuweza kushonwa vile inatakikana. Yawezekana hata ukikohoa ama kubeba kitu mzito unajipata umepitisha haja kubwa ama ndogo bila kuweza kujizuia. Hata wakati mwingine waweza kushindwa kufika msalani ukaweze kujisaidia kwa njia ya kawaida.
Wanazo laparoscopic surgeries for all gynecological conditions kama vile fibroids, ovarian cysts, hysterectomy, ectopic pregnancies na upasuaji wa kutafuta magonjwa. Pia wanayo hysteroscopy ya kurekebisha infertility, cystoscopy ya kusaidia kuponya magonjwa ya kibofu cha mkojo. Pia wanatibu magonjwa mengine yote katika inpatient na outpatient. Remember, kama umejiandikisha na SHA, usihofu. The Nairobi Family and Maternity Hospital wameidhinishwa kukuhudumia katika inpatient na outpatient. Wapigie simu kwa nambari 0711526162 au 0731389389. Vile vile wapata kupitia 0720258887. Unaweza watembelea katika eneo la Upper Hill Egesa Kisii katika barabara ya Kisii Nyathieko. The Nairobi Family and Maternity Hospital, because your health matters.
Radio Vuna.
Radio Vuna
Minto mwenye vitinge litukulira nchirire likuwayirira
likuminyoka umutinyo gatano na gatatu umwaka uyu 2026 igituri ky'abasacha men's conference
ine ajenu musacha twakwareganire oje tusangamo asomuriko bene o men's conference ase turanyore libagali okwanera amakongo tugwetera buna basacha okwagachana chinkoro konyora obosemya bwa bene kurwa asabamanye nabo igo konyora esegeto yobogima eline libagali ogwesomya kobweni gwake birengerelyo kokina kemoikana bo okwagachwa buna omusacha bwekene ebesa yo kwelikia necho shiringi chimisano choka akana gwetera epepi number 552800 account number nigere 103 enekirieta Radio Vuna tubaisa ko hosaliba keli yengencho lyogo chencha ubugima bwaho
umutinyo gatano na gatatu umwaka uyu 2026
Erike mapema Radio Vuna tosese niwekera engake
lakini mechando
Radio Vuna
yani birugo bikombu no magongo
konya kumana nyumba naende nayo muchando kade nganga gotento bwati birugo
onekero konte minjo muchando kasaba subate no bakorosie nyumba ibirugo bono na gure tibono nkikira kini boniki
inga kikibaka boni gatato go ikaransire birugo binga bunebi gatuma itinge birugo byachire byekerera
ebono eduka ya Yako Fashions Keroka ni gobono yako rentere birugo bya plastic chairs kwa bei nafuu yani bire bya big boss boigonko nya tore chiduve amarangeti chi bed sheets emeito yonsi ya kerenge nchobuneri ya orthopedic chikoshon ebikoroto chishati emechibi chikobya chibagi chionsi gati yabo chieskuru laptop bags trolley bags fiber bags takis chunk pin na boigo pioneer bags chionsi oranyora serigoliria moko eri oruseirie discount asense moye chianga nkonya tore trousers cha soft na hard khakis suits chishati t-shirt dresses ebikoroto by'abasubati n'abasacha byekerero ebyoranyora serigoliria moko imeya Yako Fashions boigo ndubwata bakorera bakoenekia kwenyorere byonsi uganetie asubororo tarera Yako Fashions assistage ya Keroka enchire gosoka goche bosongo urusage ronde ni gorogotoka bukeroka getaseni kyabanyanyimbo moino akisimya se namba 0725372326 gose 0728903422 Yako Fashions Keroka obokoreri obuya asebonsi
Shukrani msikilizaji kwa kuendelea kusikiliza Radio Vuna 102.0 FM. Tunadhamini ubora na ili kuboresha zaidi vipindi vyetu tunahitaji maoni yako. Kama unayo maoni, malalamishi, maswali au pongezi, tujuze kupitia barua pepe info@radiovuna.co.ke. Piga simu 0703102102 au 0705102102 ama tutembelee katika ofisi zetu Galilaya, Mwembe University Way off Kisii Glegories Road. Asante sana msikilizaji. Radio Vuna tosesenigwe kera engake
toseseni wa motwensi tokuneke minero
Omurobeli Woyera Jumatatu goika Aramisi Jumatatu na Jumanne egeturi kyoyera ime yegeturi nonyore segeto ni chinkwana aao chirengete okomenya gweito Jumatano Aramisi egetabu kyoyera kirikire na Blue Bright abaliki abakwani n'abaliki abategereri Woyera Jumatatu goika Aramisi ense ya moika chinsa isano ne mocha butuko na Blue Bright
Umurubiri Woyera asa matera yokoyera nimewasamehe nimewaachili marega yuko sigasigali tukuligima
esegeto chinkwana chikumulekera ali tokuminana naro lituka selinde nemirubiri ayo kogosemye kolero butuki obuninkia amono bulinguli bwigoro mono kira litukira Jumatatu gwe Kalamisi gochakira enseyemo wekaisano nemo chabo tukona Bro Bright ime ya Radio Vona
kia kwira tu bwateka ko morobeli okurukunga oyera ono yera wono oi kachinsa chiresano nemo chabo tukoitionya kwanyora gentanda ke gwetania sili tukoligema ego tegaletio moya soigo kondokanga Bro Bright
ime ya Radio Vona.
Omurobeli Woyera Jumatatu goika Aramisi Jumatatu na Jumanne egeturi kyoyera ime yegeturi nonyole segeto ni chinkwana aao chirengete okomenye weito Jumatano Aramisi egetabu kyoyera kelikire na Bro Bright abaliki abakwani n'abaliki abategereri oyera Jumatatu goika Aramisi ense ya mwika chinsa isano nemo chabutuko na Bro Bright Omurobeli Woyera Jumatatu goika Aramisi Jumatatu na Jumanne egeturi kyoyera ime yegeturi nonyole segeto ni chinkwana aao chirengete okomenye weito Jumatano Aramisi egetabu kyoyera kelikire na Bro Bright abaliki abakwani n'abaliki abategereri oyera Jumatatu goika Aramisi ense ya mwika chinsa isano nemo chabutuko na Bro Bright
Umoja ndo nguvu
Right, asante sana kabisa mwenchu mutegereri Radio Vuna 102.0 FM. Karibu sana chideka chia butukire 15 na ibere mege chinse ibere chia bono batuko nabona nako tebi kurwa bulitaga diga se studio ngo batule nabagani abutayale babere ko bagoika oisoko so mutandao o Facebook Radio Vuna 102.0 FM igotore live na inde ngoma nyinga lero tugonchororo meme kidogo turanyara ko batuko kwana se homono wa wege songo asingenchi abagani balimbu atega igase studio go nteto ko aligani mwancho butelinga ntonyara ko batuko chenchoro meme sinini elinde turakwana se homono ulia weke nyamorero. So we want to begin this conversation right now, and I'm just preparing my listeners that will change the language a little bit for this evening. So I believe my listener, you ready for this conversation? Tatoko alibago mwancho mutegereri ongaligani abagani gase studio nyorejisi misato iga sobwango wherever you're listening from, whether 0704 102 102 0785 102 102. Nipate watatu hivi. Vuna Radio, hello.
Good evening, Propright.
Good evening to you.
I am Eritama from Ngolikona. Welcome, sisters.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Late Kama. Kurichisa mechichia Mongolis. Radio Vuna, hello.
Good evening, Jobisa.
Good evening to you.
Madam Speaker from Kiamu, welcome our sisters.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. Radio Vuna, hello.
Yes, Propright.
How
are you, my brother?
I'm doing well, man.
Even me, I'm doing good.
Yes.
I'm just saying, welcome our sisters.
All right.
From Nyamira County.
Thank you so much, all the way from Nyamira County. Let me just take additional two. Radio Vuna, hello. Good evening to you.
I'm from Sukuta. Again, welcome, sisters, in Radio Vuna.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right. Asante sana all the way from Suguta for welcoming our visitors. Let me take the last one for the interest of time. Radio Vuna, hello.
Hey, to you, Propriety.
Hello.
From Nyankoba, Egetongos, welcome into the studio.
All right. Thank you so much for welcoming my visitors this evening, and we want to begin this conversation right away. Just to remind you, we are live on Facebook. At the same time, we are also live on YouTube. You can follow this conversation one-on-one. At the same time, you can also follow it through our website, www.radiovuna.co.ke. So I want to begin from the middle. From the middle here, we have Sarah Bowes. She's a functional nutritional therapist, therapy practitioner, and a functional hormone specialist. She's the founder of Ascend Wellness LLC, and she's the creator of the Ascend method. Her mission is to help women reclaim their energy, hormones, and rise into lasting health, confidence, and power. Great privilege to have you this evening. Welcome, Sarah, as you take this opportunity to say hi to our listeners.
Hello, everyone. I am so excited to be here, and thank you for giving me this opportunity just to talk to the people of Kenya.
Amazing. Welcome again. So from the right, or before I get to the right, let me get to the left. She's not new in this environment. We're so happy to see you back again after almost 1 year. Yes, almost 1 year. She's Carissa Adkins. She's a business coach, women's empowerment leader, CEO of the Alpha Queen Collective. She's a 4-time best storytelling author, award-winning film star, and an international speaker, and founder Global Alpha Queen Rising Movement. Welcome back, Carissa Adkins. So happy to see you again after a very long time.
It is, yes. Jumbo, thank you so much for having me back. I've been here 3 times and absolutely love Kissy.
Amazing. Good to see you.
Yes.
Good to see you. All right. From my right is our brother here. He's called Ambassador Dominic Obadia, Head of State Commendation. He's a Kenyan humanitarian diplomat, a World Civility Ambassador, international public speaker, author, and a tourism professional. He is dedicated to advance peace, youth, about empowerment, education, and humanitarian service. His motto says is inspiring people to discover their purpose, serve humanity, and build a culture of peace. Karibu sana Obadia, karibu sana ende kuariganinka.
Mbia mano. Bright, nashukuru sana.
Yes.
Na gokire kwa Vuna FM once again. And above all the listeners for Vuna FM.
Yes.
Ngoba ganirio butkobia na ande ngoba karibisha se show ye. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Ambassador Obadia, for finding time again to visit us. So, Carissa Adkins, I want to begin with you because now you're the custodian of this place. You're here a year ago. That time you were speaking about empowering women to identify their potential. We were talking about warrior queens and such stuff. I don't know, 1 year later you back. I don't know, you tell us this time around your journey, how has it been? What have you found?
Yes.
And basically, what is the difference from that time you were here until now? Yes.
Yes, so last year we were Warrior Queens. This year we are Rise Up Kenya, and Rise Up is built on the belief that we stand together and we rise together and we are stronger together. So I'm really excited to be back. I've got some of the best leaders with me. They're the most heart-centered leaders who just wanted to pour into thousands and thousands of students. And unfortunately, a couple of days ago, we started noticing that our tour, we were getting rerouted because the students were not in school. And that kind of broke my heart because a year ago, I was in these schools talking to these girls, sponsoring these girls, empowering these girls to be confident and to believe in themselves. And a year later, I can't see these girls now because they are not in school. So it made me really, really sad to know that they're making choices not to be in school and not to follow the leaders. And yeah, that makes me really sad, actually. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know whether you recall some of the schools you visited?
Last time?
No.
Now. They were memorized because we were going to do 9.
All right.
But every day changes.
Yes.
Because we get notice that the kids went home. So Dominic works really hard to quickly reroute. So I honestly can't remember. I would have to pass that over to my brother Dominic.
All right. So Dominic, you take up the mantle. Perhaps you recap of the schools you visited last time and the ones that are on the pipeline this time round.
Okay, last time we did so many schools, including Kadi Notunga High School. We went to Tombe Girls, Kereri Girls. We went to Sironga Girls. We went to Mobamba. We did Manga Girls, just to mention but a few. We did more than, we were at 26,000 students that we did in less than a week. But down the road, things changed. There was the unrest in Kenya. And remember Utumishi Girls that are where I started, like a month ago.
Correct.
And 16 girls lost their lives, and 9 of them are facing charges in court for killing their fellow students. So, and then the ripple effect affected the entire country, and then Kisii is one of them. So 9 out of the 10 schools that we had actually had invitations and commitment to go back to, we never did. All of them closed down a day before, 2 days before. Others when we were on transit to the school. We had to make a reverse and quickly reach out to other leaders and find other schools that are open for us to go. So that's it and done. We were able to visit about this trip. We've been able to visit about 6 schools so far, and then 3 more remaining. That makes about 9 or 10. So we went to State House Girls in Nairobi on the first day.
Yes.
And then the second day we flew to Kisumu and went to Kadi Notunga High School. We really thank the boys for staying in school and staying to the calling and being focused and disciplined and not letting pressure and negative motivation destroy their school. They said no. So that school is a role model to me and to many Kenyans. And then after Cardinal Tunga High School, we went to Manga Girls, the most brilliant, beautiful, amazing, jovial girls on earth. Those girls can easily destroy you, suffocate you with love. And then that's Manga Girls.
Yes.
And then we had a wonderful time there. Carissa is going to explain some of the things we did there. And then after Manga Girls, we went to, that was yesterday now. The day before yesterday. Then yesterday we were on our way to a school in Keroka, in Nyamira. And then 10 minutes to the school, I got a call, we have gone home. And then I made a call, we went to Getare Girls on a short notice, 9 minutes notice. They were able to accept us, and the team loved those girls.
Amazing.
It is a small school, but that school is more than a school. So the connection was on a family level, and they became family members. And the team believes and says anytime they're in Kenya, we should go back to Getare Girls. And then after Getare, we went to St. Patrick's Mosocho. Those boys and girls are amazing, highly disciplined, ready to learn, and highly committed to education. Unlike what is going on, they are actually the directly opposite of what is going on in Kenya right now. So today we did wind up the Kisii tour by visiting Nyamuya Primary School in Mobasi, and we had to see the wonderful young learners there. And each time we come, they rush to us. We bonded so well, and the team did a lot of support on sports, education, and also supporting the teachers there. So we finished today's activities by going to Sameta High School. Sameta Mixed Secondary School, which is a community school in Bobasi. And this school was amazing.
Right.
It did us justice. It did.
Yes.
And that's all we did. And then we did, of course, a community project helping build a house for a widower who has been widowed for 23 years and never remarried, and still living with special needs.
Amazing. Amazing, great job there. Before I come to Sarah, I want to get back to you, Carissa Adkins. So this time around, as you visiting the schools, what is the message you have for them? What is the conversation?
Yeah, the conversations are around discipline and doing what's right. And when, the decisions that you're making today may feel good in the moment, but what does that look like a week from now, a month from now, a year from now when you're not in school? So we've been really speaking on decisions, making good decisions, getting mentorship and listening to positive people and maybe not the negative people that want to do bad things. We've been talking about how to heal from traumatic experiences. Some of these girls have went through some experiences like I have when I was a little girl. And we've got great questions around how do you heal? How do you forgive some of the people that have hurt you? Because we're noticing a lot of girls are holding all of that in, the guilt, the shame, and they don't know that they have a voice. And so we've been really encouraging them to use their voice and to stand strong and, to rise up and be a force, and that they're strong, that they are just as strong. They can say no, they can do the right thing. So I think we all came with a message in mind, but very quickly had to pivot when we realized the situation that was happening. And I'm so proud of the leaders that have come with me. As a speaker, we think we want to talk about one thing that's important to us, but also as a leader, it's important to lead and pivot and talk about what the school and the students need to hear sometimes. And I don't know about you, but I didn't want to listen to my teacher, but I would always listen to somebody else. So maybe, just maybe, I know we've been touching lives, and we've got some amazing testimonials from girls that said, thank you so much. I mean, notes are constantly coming in. pictures are coming in. They say, thank you for coming. Thank you for investing in us, because we've been able to help them. And we have been clapping for them, right? Because we know they have a choice to be there or to be not. And so we've been showing them that we appreciate that they're there, and we want them to know that they are heard and that they are seen and that they are loved, and that I can respect girls and young men that want to stay in school.
Amazing. Amazing, definitely. So I want to come to you, Sarah. Your clarion call, you say life can be incredible and beautiful. I don't know, how is that important, especially for these young, the teenagers that you're visiting in schools, your own clarion call, your own inspiration? How are you transferring it now to the very students you're speaking to?
So the way that I do that is that life can be beautiful. Life can be incredible no matter the situation that you're in. And that's really what I'm trying to convey to them, where the choices that you make really matter, and you can have an absolutely beautiful life, and you can stay in school, you can do all those things that are necessary, but the life that you have is, and the day that you're in, is just a moment. And so if we really look to what it can be in the future and not make our choices based on like an uncomfortable feeling, or we're mad at a friend, or we're mad at a teacher or a principal, that's where, if you can really think about your choices on what they are and then look towards the future, like that's what I'm trying to convey to these young men and women in any school that we go to.
All right. You know, it's not easy to get to that level of mindset that life can be incredible. Sometimes maybe a student looks the background where they're coming from, the challenges they're facing on a daily basis. I don't know. How did you get there? How did you get there with that kind of conversation?
That is a great question. And that goes into just the story of my life is really what it was.
Yes.
I grew up very, very poor. I had a lot of there's a lot of things with sexual abuse in my life. And then there's been having to overcome those things that have really changed to where my life is incredible. And then also on the side, I have been able to convey that to many children. I have 6 children, and 4 of them are adopted. And they all come from the same situation. And so the way that I have the mindset, and this is what I teach my own children, this is what I try to teach others, is what's in your control, and that's the only thing you have to worry about. What's in your control is all you can really figure out, and what isn't, you have to let go. And that's how I was able to get that mindset of like, life can be beautiful if I just look at what can Sarah control right now. And I tell that to my same children, where I'm like, what can you control? You can usually control the way that you're going to act. You can control your words. And that's how I can make it where they can have that same mindset as I do.
Okay. So you're saying someone who has resigned that maybe I come from a poor background. My great-grandfather didn't do so well. My mother, my grandmother. Someone has just decided, even this school is just a formality. I go back to maybe some menial jobs. Definitely never make it beyond a certain level. I don't know. What are you telling them? You're telling them that it is possible to break that chain
Yes.
and get to other heights.
Yes, and that's the thing, is that you can also just have a goal. We have talked about this on our tour, is that you can have a goal. Let's say a girl wants to braid somebody's hair, and that's what she wants as a job when she gets older. That is a wonderful, incredible job to have. And so that's where we're not having to just be doctors and lawyers and all those things. You can really have it where your life can be incredible, and you can break the chain of whatever it was. For example, I was born very poor. My husband was born very poor. He was bound to stay in those conditions, but he decided I wasn't going to stay there. And that's what he did, is that his parents they lived in the same house. His grandparents lived in that same house that he grew up in. But he decided, I'm going to change. I'm going to do something different. And it was hard. And he had to make a lot of very hard choices. But he made it through, and he was able to achieve the goal that he wanted to.
Can I add to that?
Yes, correct.
I think what Sarah said was brilliant, but I want to come back to the stories that these women are sharing. because we can come and we can share, and we're not sharing business tips or anything like that. We're sharing our real stories. And I think sometimes we are looked at, as, oh, nothing bad happens, you look so great, you look successful, you look professional. But when we share the stories of rape and abuse and that stuff happens to us, I think it's empowering them to think, if she can get through that, then so can I. And that's really a really great message. And every time I've ever gone through something terrible in my life, I think if I could get through that bad thing, then I can get through this. And that's the mindset, is you have to remind yourself, I can do hard things. I got this. I can take care of myself. I can change. I can break the chains. And that's what we did at a lot of schools. We wrote down their fears and the stories and the battles inside their head. And I had them break boards, because those stories, those generational things that can carry if you let them, but they don't have to. And so a lot of these girls broke boards, wooden boards, and they felt so empowered and strong because of it. Yeah.
Amazing. I love it that you're taking it from the approach of the learner themselves, the students themselves, the very things that they are struggling with, and them leading the conversation as you doing the mentorship. I love that. So let me come to you, Mr. Obadia. That is the situation, and it's unfortunate that some schools miss this great opportunity because of the unrest. I don't know, the few that you've visited and you've communicated to, what are the issues that maybe led to such a situation? We don't want the next next year when Adkins and Sarah come back here, they find a similar situation. Yeah. What conversation should the parents and the stakeholders in the education sector now have to correct that situation moving forward?
Okay. Some of the issues that the students have communicated includes the missing link or miscommunication between the teachers, the parents, and the students, or even between the students themselves. And there is over expectations, and also there is peer pressure that is coming in, which spills over to making the wrong choices. So these youngsters, sometimes they are so addicted to social media platforms like TikTok, and they want to leave the future, even before they get there. So some of them, who don't want to be in class, influence the others. And then in the process, they would try to find anything that can trigger the situation to make it worse, so that they can be given permission to go home. So school is not a prison. It is a factory that is helping define who they become. But at the end of the day, if you want fruits, you have to plant a seed, and you have to germinate, grow, weed, and do all those kind of stuff. Take care of it. It's a hard work until you're able to produce, to get the seeds, the fruits that you want. But there's no shortcut to life. You have to study. You have to commit to study. All of us, we went to school. We still go to school even now to make sure that we upgrade ourselves. Because I believe if you want to become a leader, you have to read to become a leader. And then I know for you, for the students, some of them lack the vision, that the roadmap to their life. So because they lack this, they are not able to see the future. So they operate on sight, not on vision. So for me, is communication is the number one issue that is affecting the students or these young learners. And number two, peer pressure. That's why we were taking them through the schools we were able to go. We were able to engage on attitude, discipline, the culture of doing the right things, and also focusing on their dream and their vision. By so doing, if the stakeholders, especially the government, Minister of Education, together with the parents and the teachers, come together, sit with these young learners, this will be better for them to be able to guide them. And also one thing I can add, there is also the missing link. It's important that we have more speakers coming, external speakers, international speakers like this team, coming also to share to them that life is not easy. It's not a walk in the park. You have to this is what we did. We made mistakes, yes, but this is what we did, and that's how we came up, and we became successful. So if they can hear from an external entity, it adds value to them instead of just listening to their teachers alone. So there is space for motivation, inspiring them, and also career coaching to be able to help these young learners take to the next level.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. That is the voice of Ambassador Dominic Obadia, who is a Kenyan humanitarian diplomat. We also have here in studio Carissa Adkins, who is a business coach, and she's also the CEO Alpha Queen Collective. At the same time, we have here Sarah Boss, who is a functional nutritional therapy practitioner, and she's also the founder of Ascend Wellness LLC. Thank you so much. I want to come back to you, Carissa Adkins. Now from a global perspective, you know, when we speak to our parents, they tell us, you guys, you are the worst generation that we ever seen. When we look at our children, we are saying, this is the worst generation. I don't know. Is it a generational issue when you look globally in terms of what is happening from a global view? I know from your end, you visited quite a number of countries. You're able to speak with authority in regard to that. Are we having a generational crisis?
Yes and no. I think there's a lot of young people who want to do the right thing. And I think there are a lot of young people that are being influenced by social media that makes everything look glorious, but it's really not. And so, yes, as a mother, as a grandmother, I worry for my kids and the next generation, because I'm like, you need to learn how to work hard. You need to learn how, you know, to take criticism. You need to learn some of these skills that I believe if skills like confidence and self-esteem, along with mathematics and things like that, right? I think these young kids need to learn the skills of how to pick themselves back up after a hard situation. Skills of how to build confidence, because without the confidence and if they can't overcome their fears, they'll never break the generational curse. So yes, I do think this is a problem. I will not lie. I worry about the future. But then I have my beautiful daughter, and I'm like, she's 19. She came last year with me and spoke to all of those girls. And then I'm like, oh, there's hope, right? Like, she has a good head on her shoulders. She has a strong mindset, and she still struggles just like anybody else. But yeah, like I don't know. I see her and I see my son, who maybe is totally different, right? They struggle with different things. And all I can see is that I kind of raised her a bit different. She definitely had a mom who was empowered and felt strong. My son grew up with as his mom, but I had him so young.
Yes.
I wasn't confident. I didn't believe in myself. I was on the path to the same generational curses that my mom and my grandma, right? So that's what he knows. She knows nothing different but strong and confident and empowered woman, and they're on totally different tracks. So sometimes I worry, and then sometimes I'm like, no, we're doing okay. So I think it comes down to parenting. These kids need role models. These kids need discipline, I think, across the board, right? Across the board, not here, but like everywhere. And they need to kind of be humbled a little bit, and they need to be remembered that if they want to achieve their goals, they're going to have to work hard for them.
Amazing. So, Sarah, I want you to pick it from that element of discipline. You know, that is also something that has changed just from one generation to another. In the past, probably you could tell your child to lie down, they get a few strokes, and they correct maybe the behavior that is against what is the norm. I don't know at the moment whether that one really works. Or maybe we need also to adjust and come with new ways of parenting and other ways involving many other sectors to ensure that these learners go through the right trajectory. What do you think?
So I think you're right on track. Everything has really changed. There's so many issues that come into it. Technology, having it where it's there. Things are right at our fingertips with our phones and everything like that, where we're looking for that what's called instant gratification. And that's where now, let's say it used to be that you could, this couple strokes and they could just really move on and they wouldn't have that issue anymore. But now they're like, well, that didn't really hurt me, so I'm just going to do what I want. And that's because of that. They don't really have a goal. They're not really having role models. And I feel like with the technology changing, the culture is changing too. And this is very much a global level, not just here, but this is across the board, where kids are many times like, they're not disciplined, they're very disrespectful of their elders and their culture. And so that's why we need parents that are just there to guide them. Even with my own children, sometimes I'm like, am I doing what's right? But I'm trying so hard to guide them because I want my children to be better than me. I want them to not have as many struggles as I had. And that's what every parent wants, is they want them to continue. But that's where I think it does come down to discipline has to look a little different now that technology has really come into play. And that's what I think this generation is trying to figure out. And also the different dangers and adversary that is in their life that our parents didn't have, or even our grandparents didn't have. So that's where it is that whole generational gap. And we all have to learn how to parent differently.
Amazing. Actually, the past few days events have really sparked a conversation countrywide on this generation and these students. And there's a lot of blame game. Some are saying, no, parents, you failed in your job. And actually, a bulk of the blame is now being thrown to the parents. And that's why even now some schools are saying, no, these kids, back to the sender. Go back to the sender who are your parents. They train you well before you come back to school. And when you speak to some of the parents, they have given up. Say, these kids, they are beyond us. We try to talk to them, they don't listen to us. So the parents also want as much as possible to send these kids to school to be with the teachers. Yeah. They spend less time with them. So I don't know, with that kind of push and pull, where are we heading and which should be the best way to approach this?
That is a hard question because it is both. And like, there is no such thing as it all being on the parents. The parents are literally trying to do what they were taught, and then it's just not working. And that's not the parents' fault. It's really, then it comes down to the children's choices that has to come into play. And so the push and pull, the children are going to blame their parents, but that is not true. They need to look in the mirror and say, are my choices actually good ones? And that's where it comes down to both people have to kind of adapt, for sure, especially with what's going on. And it can't be all on the teachers either. Yeah. And so I've worked in schools before, and we know those kids that parents just don't parent at home and they send to teachers to hope that maybe they can set them straight. And that doesn't always happen. And so that's where you also have to think of, parents have to be working with the schools and be like, okay, how do we get on the same page? What is the goal that they have? And how can we make sure that the discipline of what they're doing and the discipline of what they do when things are wrong, that we stay exactly the same and we really push them to be succeeding.
All right. And definitely now we cannot underestimate the power of mentorship. Yes. And most of us never got the opportunity. Some of these students are getting to listen to some of you international public speakers who can mentor them on the realities of life. I'll have Obadia respond on that, but before that, there is something I need you to speak on, Sarah Bose. You speak about nutrition. You speak about nutrition that is so much ingrained to how a person behaves, how they live, the habits they show. Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So that is what my entire business, everything is about, is that nutrition defines the way that your body works, the way your mind works, all of your organs, your hormones, everything. And so nutrition is so important. In order to make it where you feel happy, you have to make sure that you're getting the right nutrition. In order to make it where you have energy, you need to have the right nutrition. And so that is a huge aspect to every child, adult, grandmother, grandfather. Everyone really needs to have that nutrition, because we know what happens when people don't have the right nutrition. They don't grow the way that they need to. They don't have the brain power that they need. And so nutrition is so important for every aspect of your body.
You know, I ask that question because now people are trying to find answers for the unrest in schools. And interestingly, food has been mentioned in some quarters as one of the reasons. So I really don't know. I don't know what these students are eating in school. In our days of Badia, we used to eat githeri and porridge.
Yeah, that's mixed cereals.
I don't know what they're eating, but then it's an interesting conversation on the diet and nutrition that now needs to be on the table in the education sector.
Yeah, because it really depends. So we had that issue actually in the United States, where our nutrition was truly making a lot of behavior issues for our children. So they recently cut out food dyes, for example.
Yes.
So we can't have food dyes because we were noticing that created a lot of what we have, which is called ADHD. So attention deficit hyperactive disorder.
Yes.
And the kids were crazy. They were running all over. That's where my adopted son was throwing desks at his teachers, like all these different things. And that's where food has really made a huge difference. And so that is something that could be looked at. Where are they eating the cultural food that you all eat growing up, or is it changing to sweets and different fast foods, and where it is not giving them the nourishment that you guys had to be able to grow?
Amazing, interesting stuff. So for the interest of time, I need us now to come to the close of this conversation. And Mr. Obadia, as you give your closing remarks, I want you to respond to the element of mentorship, the need for mentorship. I don't know whether our society has reached to a point of appreciating the value of mentorship, the value of people like Carissa Adkins and Sarah coming to speak to their students. These are some privileges that most people we didn't have when we were maybe schooling.
Even before I respond to the impact and the need for mentorship, in my view, I also want to contribute with my Sisters of Said.
Yes.
About what could be causing the unrest in schools. Traditionally, in Kenya, we all fancy boarding schools. I think maybe we've come to a time whereby now the country needs to relook into why day schools, how day schools can work and function.
All right.
So, like other countries that I've traveled to, many countries have their children go to school and come back home. And maybe these children are seeing the school from a different perspective. They're seeing the school as a prison, maybe. They're seeing the school like they're being locked. They're seeing the school like they don't have freedom to do whatever they want to do as children growing. So it's something that the Ministry of Education, the government, and all the stakeholders need to look into. Is it important that we can empower day schools so that we have a choice? Those who want to go to boarding schools can go, and those who want to go to day schools can go. Because there's been a tendency, when you remember us growing up, if you go to a boarding school, it looked like you were going to heaven. It was the best thing ever. So everybody wanted to go to a boarding school. But now, some of the children want to stay in day school, but their parents are pushing that they go to a boarding school. That could be the problem.
All right.
And then another thing is we need to embrace the concept of homeschooling. We've been running away from it too long. We think it's a Western tradition, but it's now needed, in my view.
All right.
That we should work on, because technology is now making our world a global village. And then right now I'm in school and I'm doing classes online. I'm studying from home. I'm working. I'm studying. So why not take it to the next level? Do more research. How can we have the African child study from home, those who want to? Why don't we have those who want to do day school? Let's have options.
All right.
Then when I choose, we can now ask the children, where do you want to go? I want to go to a boarding school. Then they love it. If they love it, if they're passionate about going to a boarding school, they will never burn the school down.
All right.
And then if someone says, I want to do homeschooling, and you do it, then there will be no issues of burning the school down. That is what I'm thinking. And then when it comes to a mentorship,
just in a minute because of time.
Yes, it's needed as yesterday. And then this concept of mentorship, it's there to inspire students before they expire. If we're too late to do that, then we are going to experience more unrest in schools. So teachers, principals, administrators, they need to embrace this concept of mentorship, because this is external source of inspiration, coaching, and mentorship and motivation for the young learners. It is needed because it has been missing.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I come to you, Sarah, your closing remarks.
I think that when I have been able to visit Kenya and all the different schools, the fact that they are asking for mentorship, like going off of that, the girls, they loved that. One gave us a testimonial about how they loved that we were able to teach them confidence. And that's what they want, is they want to see that there's hope, that they can be confident, and that they can still be whatever they want to be in life. And it's just been incredible to see where these young kids, boys and girls, just need somebody to believe in them, and also to make sure that they realize their choices matter. And so that's the biggest thing that I've really seen the entire time I've been here.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Carissa Adkins got to say the last word.
Yeah. To piggyback on the mentorship, as a coach, I have learned more from my coaches than in school. Through hardship, right, I get mentors and coaches. And so I'm a big believer in mentorship. I get my children mentors and coaches, because I know I'm just one person. And we did notice through all the schools, these girls, it's not necessarily all mental health, it's emotional intelligence. They don't know how to process the internal emotions. And so I think if we could get more mentorship around that in the schools, it's like, how do we process guilt and shame instead of just shoving it down? We need to process that. Otherwise, we see suicide rates go up, right? So I think that's also something that I would add that we need to maybe start addressing as leaders and as we visit. So emotional intelligence is huge. And I'll just kind of leave it with the impact, if it's okay, that we've been able to make. So as of today, the Rise Up Give Back Tour has approximately donated $47,534 US, which translates to roughly 6,179,420 million Kenyan shillings.
Wow.
Yes,
wow. That is
that's
massive.
a lot. I had to write
That
it
is
down.
massive, sure.
And that money, I mean, when we think about what we're doing with that, it's we're investing it in the education, you know, by sponsoring and keeping girls and boys in school. We're putting in water tanks all over. We are going to be able to donate close to 800 Ruby Cups, really, again, continuing supporting that menstrual health and our body, you know, physical health. We are putting in 2 digital tech labs with computers, as well as, of course, leadership development all through Kisii County. So we've just had a blast. Although we've not been able to speak to thousands like last year, we've been able to impact on a deeper level, and that's what's really more important. So kids, if you're listening, thank you for staying in school. Mothers, if you're listening, continue sending them to school. They need education and they need mentorship.
Amazing, amazing. Definitely, that's great stuff there. Very massive impact. Let me get my assistants here to give you a clap for the amazing job that you've done. Let me see if they are ready to clap for this great job. Thank you so much for finding time to come and visit, and the good job that you're doing, carry on with it. Definitely it will go great mile impacting a generation and generations to come. Wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So grateful.
All right. Asante sana mwanchi patakile na utokuna chiragabo tuenda samangana maya senchira yobo ikirano ye Radio Vuna 102.0 FM nchego kondokanga Bro Bright.
Ye Vuna FM
102.0
Radio Top.
Entonces
Keminero.
Omugusio minto kwa manyirenga enyagitaria HK International Medical Center noere asumu chubo sonko nainde numa yetenga ni gekorenga omubiri omugima nakorwa bugwenia bwa maruire buna arthritis, asthma, TRG, stomach ulcers, pressure, infertility yechinchira chionsi, low libido in men, amaruire yabana, amaiso goika maino na yanda mange bono kwa manyire eye HK International Medical Center Busongo
igonge kera wa ikirega igo muchu Busongo gotwakire nambe yure 07 17 nande 17 63 83
HK International Medical Center, your health is your wealth.
aya namangana maya asenjera yuwekiranu kurwa chinkonko inyichense imeya Radio Vuna.
Chinsa isato chia bono botuko mancho mategereria mangana maya senchera yoboye keranu Radio Vuna 102.0 FM eretariane ana barongo. Aba unchoreria sechero ya Keumbu basabiro mugavana bwe kaunti ya Kisii ko bekera chitaya nseme iyo. Aba menyikoro ase ward ya Masige West bakirembia mona samagenderero bagenderete kwenekeriwa yokabeire mu MC Machoge basi Rosa Orondo bwesokire na gokwanirengana yebikore by'abana bagenderete kubura sayo na yanda mange twemanya senchera yoboyikirano. Egati yabamenyi korwase ekenyoro kia gose gati yabamenyi korwase ekenyoro kelia kia Chindwani ward ya Keumbu nyari bari chache county ya Kisii besokire na kweremere pare yemo eyo korengana na barabo batebire tari weteka enseme yo ekero bare koleme pare yo nigo basaba mu MCA bwenseme yo Peter gekana na Moindi kubaroserie pale yo elie bakonya sobosombi bwabo bwakera rituko engakibayeresire mechando yabo bagwetera asogotaroseriwa epale yo buno muri Keito Franco Koyo agotomanya
igotona baba gasatorobya egati yabamenyi bechindwani yego toka se pungenye ribari chache imeyegwodi ya Keumbu niko besokia maisomarore na kweremere para yaberege ko bachanda senga kentambe na koborio mu MC obo Peter gekana na Moindi kohene kingango baremerare pareyo yaberege kegetambe tanya koremwa
tokoboria abananchi baitonga kimwa muire Peter Moindi gekana ndo amata chikura atoremere para
igo twatemire kore mepare asengenjo twachire korigia oyo twaete chikura tokonya tantu anya komora twatemire komorangeria tanya gotokonya rinde tweruete bono toreme nonye chikondiri goteba boigo
aye Peter Moindi gekana na boy abongo igwo ko boy Moindi gekana na otawanja kakira otokonye chaka bune kwanja
kanyorogo chandegete noro chemuna abantu bachandegete abagaka bagima bakungwa babangina abaito bara abantu bagotira abantu babunegete amagoro asaburire bagweta igotona baba gasatorobya
bona igato taite kole mepare yetonye soki wichike baba moino koruchindwani gas tokoro komo konge taende baka chindwani goro etotagete tokonyu oma MC atokonye
twagosabira so gwanja kwao oyo MCA oito Mr. Gekanana gwatwebira matuka mange go chaga Chindwani epare buna twaje chagete giancharemo inoga obasweti tonya sokie asakurunga ke obariri amwenga twachande kresana karabarwere batokira igotoko bogori motwe ekaro monta kure tweka omoberora agwe onchokanane paka none kemira gyonse kiange tamangane kabirai
nabo igoni go bamoborio mogavana bwe county ya Kisii Paul Simbarate koene kingango tomare biragitago cha sensemeyo
erinde bisoe kore mepare yere mpetari gweteka
ayo mugambi simbarati tukagochora n'uburonge twakwana magoka bebe inde bono twakire gukwera mugonde para ne megonga bande tukweze pie tugwekomera risore otari wanja tokonya gakine nzu sokoira nerimbia mono
kogolo simba togwanchete gekanana togwanchete kura twakoete nande buna twakoete twa anchota roserie pare ya nande mambia na ritora koinyore asenge njonyo gogotutuguta na ntu okonyanga twagutugutire
bo maana simbarati gakintu agochorete buno mugambi gakito jokole me para ntu abangina twakure tokonya gakio mugambi gaki
igotoroserie tarotomere bira gitoi bira ire mataria kwareta bikore gasiga
no mugaba no ito simbarati ebiro kitanorete te birari bosongo biraire otare gwanja ototomere bitokororere pare na into tonyore njira sto wetera buya erinde chikuranjire mambiende nando sento korengera riri akabare
Yinko reporter ya Radio Vuna korchinsa mochechindwani yego toka segwadi ya Kiumbu imeyepunge nyaribari chache ninche Franco Kwoyo
mbia mano marikeito Franco Kwoyo hasogo twariganiri roboti oro machumo tegereri gokomanya se boigo mesaite mangana magyase engana yo ya twikero morogo bobono kurwase obisi muraibwense ya Kenya Dr. William Ruto Mraibwense ya Kenya Dr. William Ruto na kora maunchurelio asegati yabarikia banene bechi wizara na kolengana amonere Julius Pitok oyuko nyoromuriki ase wizara yechisemi niganganyiwe na koiru ase wizara yobotali nechingiti choro sana engaki John Lekakenyi Oloitua oyuko nyoromuriki obotambe ase wizara yobotali nechingiti choro sana bono anganyiwe gochi ase wizara yechisemi na nero muriki obotambe ase wizara yechisemi moja na kurengana no muraibwense abo babere nigo bagocha kemeremo limorioka nigo aywagocha maiga ya wizara ya chisemi korekana geonchokana ine nemechande menge goseke bwateranire na makongu au asebi kole bya bwangoiga bya beire ogosambwa wechiskuru na togoska abosionigo egati yabamenyi kurwasomochie okeumbu bagendrete kwemurunganeria ebikore byokoborwa koborendi asensemeyo na manase chiro ya keumbu asebaereire buno borendi nigo obwabolire na boigo nigo aywagocha maigayo mwalimu yomo asensemeyo ko urwesimi yaye gokwana na Radio Vuna omokonyi bomunyakerogo o community policing Sositen Rwani osabira serikali ya kaunti ya Kisii kubabekera chitaya asechire ya Kiumbu echo chirakonya sokobeko borabu chinga kichabo tukogo kyanie bikole byobosali obwo otebire boigo bune bikole byobosali byamentekanire Kiumbu nonyana botumekibwa mariogo yogotindia goikachinya sole asechiro maega enkero asabira serikali babwaterane na nyumba 10 eliogosiria ebikole byo
Asama litaguru sosten elinde muruani nkange terere ndiye vice chairman ya community policing ya Nyamwara sublocation ege korongeri yakore nyari to bage okore kana Kiumbu abana mbali bakare gocha bakemba abantu babura jisimu umwalimu okurukusichei na nyari to baga kurwe simu ya igoro nto nyari to batoko bugati gendekyo media director banga grete simu na nyari to ingo iko nyari to bugata na twali kafite simu yeyu to bwa to mukagiro yomo no to mubegete Kiumbu nyasaya konye to nyori chitaya maegaga wetera somo gabano ito simbarati atobegere chitaya maegaga iga egere chinyara kwa jiko moreka senge jabangwana wa bara abange na indoko nyora ebare bikundi Kiumbu ya ito security era nirenze tunyara kwa batoko manyanga ngakitoko konyana na nengo saba serikali enyara kwa bakore patrol egere nyara kwa bageko konya abantu baito egeko gara chinza chiarenge saa 3 na mwalimu asokire gakogenda asare kurwa kwenda ari nyomba akogenda akurwe simu ya kuru mufuko abantu abarenga abantu 6 bakaererani era baererani simu yi lakini finally mbaje bakayeirania
aba menye kurwase ward ya Masige West yogatoka sebunge bobase county ya Kisii besokire na gwakabuya gochasa umugavana bwe county ya Kisii Paul Simbarati amono MC bwensemeyo Jacob Barongo Bagaka asamagendero bagendrete gokorera bamenyi ba Masige West mwana asechipara echo chigendrete kole mwana kwigorwa sensemeyo nigo basabire banyare koroseri we pale korworo gare go ikarianchaga boigo kobeka makarabati erigo tango mogoko tosarie chipare echo
Ruliansa Gorumasiga West ni gotokoira nelio mwesimigo ito honorable Jacob Bagaka no kubwatana na kumugabano ito Simbarati ona tutene inase institute yorogale ebiragita bigendera te gutiche para magendera tokoleira amayane paro ngurire mate bogeke kogenda chiyangi ogembo na kuruo musalia nigo toko mubongesa ngagendera iga ne institute yega enye konyarekana bwango mono abekera mwerie kubwata kuruo gembo gochyo musalia elie abantu abange karo bagocha se institute yego somya bali mubonsi ase school yega yorogale secondary na primary ne nyagitari erororo egera abantu banyara magendera baikira ngega iga
Oyo Kabeiro MC Omachoge basi Rosa Orondo bwesokire na gokwanirengana yebikole byabana abagendera tekobora kurwase chinka chabo na abande koibwase chinsemo au kagokwana na bariki ensemo ya Nyansare bunge abo Machoge chache Rosa oyiboigoro kiriganga abwate yogoche kurigekero kyabanga na ime county ya Kisii oboliri abayiboli ko basomo stari obosyo asogokora chinkwana na abana babo elikorwo bosemya chengencho au gochya sabana abo chinga kiechiga abande bayigoleirwe kurwase chiskuru gwetere bikore byokoya wechiskuru
Alieka korokoro Orondo former MCA Machoge password wanaiga koguli kirukio ogumandre Kisii County ne party ya Jubilee kitiri ya lero abanara unabagusibami tosemani na kugwa mono chinga kiechiga moche tokonya kuguna child trafficking eroro abana bakoyirwa elinde libayirwa bachikoni bantara amanyaro ngana ibokoni buche ono erawa usiba mutona ariko wayiza una bayiboli tolenda abana kubwa mono abana bakonya ko targeted abana abayiga bagosoma school bakoyibune chigali andi koire ni bune chigali ona abayiga bakuru kwa bayibi era ko bakali bose babera kali sabana bawikiriwe mwana bune ikibwa obwatuo osoibwigali ndeme oyo ona banaletse gotebya bayiboli kamoranje tulenda abantu kerako kole tunegali umanyene chiserenga buna ikibona kumuira senka yao
Gavana bwe county ya Nyamira Amos Kimomi Nyaribo naraogotianiwa kwa bakolemeremo batano abara babwatania se bode ya rachigotenenero kulikwa kwa bakolemeremo se county ya Nyamira okwanekere kyo Nyaribo nigo abagani abo batano bakolemeremo yabasobwene no bwasyoku batari gochiko bwatali yake asonde bwensi bwe county eyo ya Nyamira
Roga tuacha the county was in abantu are selected by the selection panel which are appointed Koira Ebirogo Yonyakerogo na board members pamoja na secretary ya public service board public board na momanyete nere kolika abantu nere kobuta abantu nere go train abantu nere ko disciplinary procedures baba kori mu be county to abera ngo mwako mu mwatabwa die board but yaikire bono twainyor background nene tigarete onko baboria pasaba mauta mono baikirane ase tuwende kwa yongo iranga kie ba kirambi yamono asire chairman Chen Yakango and the 5 board members 4 board members and the 1 CEO secretary of the board bila ndotigari tu montayo mo oyo nyorugo cha interview yongo replace within the shortest time
Wekirabo manche motegereri nonko butorera mangana magia senchera yoboekirano Radio Vuna 102.0 FM retariane ana barongo
Oyo noro mweli obwa mangana magia asenchera yoboekirano
Vuna FM Minero
Omurubiri bweso kibuno kolentua sule na Radio Vuna
omwanchi omwategerani ningona kwariganira asomorori bokumoreketo chia sebinyoro inchenkoro kwa Joseph Nyagaka asenchire amayo kubwatira namo nabasaki bane abunende babwatu bumanyi bwekerengo kigoro. Wano mwana olieto chianyata kobage kumulekero nyata kobaga kuburu chibes choko gende skuru ni ganyarere kobaga kanyoro musamali omuya na konyara kobaga komokonya eli konyara kobaga gochikwegenderia muna masomo ayonsi ni gakolekana boikanga iye gotoke meya sauti mogirango Kisii County.
Umwana olia etochi anyare kobaga kumulekera yorenge omono bokongu bwe school fees bono ni ganyare kobaga konyoro bokonyi naya ni gago janekero omugambi bese meyo anyare kobaga koigwa ebirero byomongino yo amono mwana oyo nekeranya reko baga kubarangire cyase obisi ya CDF nekero omuyombi bwaseme yo musike Silvana sosora nyareko baga kuba ebirererio nekero bona banyareko baga nyoro bokonyi na badeba omwana nyaka baga ko gende skuru inyaja ka baga okora amasoma atario seligwa ku skuru abono nekero omwana uyu are amono moko ngangu cyari gukora amatemu igihara bona konyora nyaka baga ko amono goba asengenjo yo skuru visi yabwate konyora tarakana bono omongino uyu nere nabare amono moko no bono obolemeru bororoboke ikiagera omongino itari kwenyara n'umwana uyo nigare boarding bono obolemeru bororo no bwa shopping nke rindo mwana yanyara kabaga kwa skuru na kogendera amasoma nonya no musaki egero aigwete engani yo nga omwana uyu onyoriro bokonyine na baka nyare kabaga koboka na dabanga mbiya mono asebaria bwakorete omukio yo na konyorera omwana uyu obokonyi bono nere anyara kabaga ukora amasoma musaki akaenda mono busaki bondo ngao nayo si niga kolekana ime ya sauti mugirango wikanga wo kulipodeli ya amoro biri batoti ko sauti mugirango wikanga inere mugaka erangi otero. Omusache omwine indo nyomete na indo lekolero chenseme yemo nigo bona nyarere kobaga koro kyobusuku na yamaga yokonyara kobaga kobaganyira basubati babantu ili konyara kobaga kobagania separa ayonsi niga kolekana umachoge ibyo gotoke meya Kisii County.
Omusache oyu wemiye kayaga tokorunse mo chiabo machoge niga letiro busuku omusache oragirete kimaise bantu aiganiga kare kogenda nyabigena matabekani oteno koro asa kare kocherera basubati ekaro bagweta se chiro no musacho niga gosoba go batero muose ko batero muose ke gimane ke koro kiga bwangwe nekero musubati yo mare gweta kana musacho abeto ko mutere miyose kabisa taito ko motori bina gwego ya no nyuwete ke ko musacho yenga tararusie bosoku maiso ngwete irenche kolinde gyoko go kingelingo musubati ganiga abeto ko mokemea kabisa ko motenje nintolege tasiri taria yes so musacho tachieti ko igwaye gano abeto ko mueki amerera kabisa ko mueki mira kabisa no musubati gakabo ko mugikeli kimo ko mugikeli kabisa como te yobu waseli taria yes bona igasa mugaswati akumetingi goseki aliro musacho gekoro musacho gananyi ometo buata bano ligeti ko bekolera kolinde yo kuchani kelinga tabugati maskani pin no musaki bwato chegerege ta senso bwenyo tanto bakuri monyonga eketali kero kia kolege tanga musacho go bero ko gande sikolia sansa sakali takali como gaba subati obagweta utali como gosomo subati na nyo mire bona sege ya ro ngo musacho go nigata ko salichinga chia banya ne hasi babere bakorage kiara kabisa batete ko musacho gaenda onchorike ngwana kora ngo musacho ngo ndali nyumba yo mone bona singa inkyo musacho gako gendo korora sekelinga kora se nyumba yo mone no gwene abeliru beliko some ko chia sawa neto chikagikiria koleke kana ko genda no basaki bonde obwao